What is up, my dudes? It is week 9. We got our starts, sits, sleepers, got a little bit of pick your player. I am joined, as always, by Jordan and Seth. Seth is hanging in there. I think he's eating a cookie. I don't know if that's like
eating my
depression
sorrows away.
Yeah, we've all been there, man. That's a scary trail. But Dodgers, it's not looking good. It doesn't look great. Jordan's got an Ohtani card on eBay, so I think Jordan's even pulling for the Dodgers a little bit. Jordan, you're kind of a Dodger fan because of that, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't want the Dodgers to win, but like my wallet and my bank account would like the Dodgers to win. So honestly, like I just need Ohtani to have a really good game 6, like maybe a clutch home run. I need like another 2-3 home runs from Ohtani's next 2 games. So game 7 would be nice. Get to a game 7. So plus, like, who doesn't love watching a game 7 of a World Series? Like, what day would that even be? Would that be on the weekend or what day would that be?
Would that be Halloween, Seth? Saturday? Okay.
Oh gosh, I have a freaking wedding on Saturday night.
Halloween night, by the way. Friday night.
Yeah.
Game 6, right? It's Friday night.
Yeah, it's gonna be Friday night. So Seth will be watching that one dressed as Peter Pan. So
I actually think I'm a Dodger player. I think that's gonna be cool.
You're be a Dodger player.
Ohtani. You're gonna go Ohtani.
I don't have a jersey. I have an old jersey that doesn't fit, so I'm not gonna wear that. But I have like a shirt I can wear that'll work.
I think Will Smith might be your best bet.
No, he looks like Kike Hernandez. They both have like jewelry.
Yeah, but Kike has a little bit more.
He has a little more swagger than I do. Like I don't have that. He's got that. Yeah.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Maybe
vanilla.
Blake Trinan. Maybe you might go as Blake Trinan. That might work.
Blake Trinan. That guy sucks. Don't ever compare me to him again.
Well, I know you guys didn't come here for the Dodger talk. We can kind of jump into week 9. Week 9 should be better than week 8. Week 8 only had how many games? Like, I brought this up on the waiver wire episode. There was only one game that was decided by one score last week. The games were horrible. It was bad football. They were all blowout games. So best game of the week. Can anyone guess? Now that's been a week. Can anyone think of what the best game of the week was?
No.
Oh, it was the Jets and the Bengals.
Jets and Bengals was the closest game. It was by 1 point. I think the next closest game was like 10 points. So there we have it. Hopefully week 9 will be better. But Seth, we got our pick your player by Trophy Smack. You want to dive into that for us, Seth?
Players might be hard to pick, but your league trophies guys really shouldn't. We use Trophy Smack here. I moved my normal spot. My trophy usually sits behind me from Trophy Smack, but I got relegated to the kitchen. So that's where I'm at. And that's not where my trophy is. But Trophy Smack has all the magic to make your fantasies come to life. Go to Trophy Smack and you can get a last place trophy. So if you want one with a toilet, or a poop emoji, you can do that too. They even have a championship belt or you can get a wrestling singlet. I did not know about the singlet. That's pretty cool. Trent probably has one I don't know why.
Yeah, no. It says I suck at fantasy football. It's a last place deal. Okay. So yeah, so not terrible.
I think your last place punishment, Trent, should be you have to wear that singlet to like a bar or something.
Costco.
How about a high school football game?
Yeah, I mean you could do that, but
yeah,
that'd be an upgrade from what you normally wear. Yeah. So Seth. We got pick your player, Seth. Lead us to this here. Seth just teasing us with this cookie the whole entire time.
From Whole Foods, it's really good. All right. We're going to pick your player here. Pick your player. Let's go to quarterbacks. Caleb Williams or Sam Darnold?
Caleb Williams. It's like the best matchup for quarterbacks is Cincinnati. I mean, it's best matchup for running backs, quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends, probably the coaches, probably the cheerleaders. Best matchup for anybody. So, taking Caleb Williams.
The problem is, Jordan, is Caleb Williams had a great matchup last week and squandered it. Like the Ravens are a good matchup for quarterbacks, and he did nothing.
Yeah, but like the Bengals is on a whole other level. I mean, Justin Fields just like tore the Bengals apart, Trent. Like, I mean, Justin Fields, like the guy literally like couldn't throw a ball more than 5 yards a week before. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
hero for Justin Fields. He saved me in a couple leagues, but
he's
like, yeah,
saved you in your chop league. Like, man alive. Was that not the best
yeah.
chop roster ever? What I lost this week? I lost JSN. I lost CD Lamb. I lost Bijan Robinson. I lost Josh Allen. I lost Drake May. What other scraps did you guys pick up right there? Jordan made out like a bandit. He went from last week thinking he was done. Now I think Jordan has. I think he's running the ship now.
I'm up there for sure. The problem is, here's the problem with that chop league. Not to go on a tangent, but like I was looking, like there's still so many good players up, like Jamar Chase, like Puka Nakua. Like at some point, like the guy, if he can just hold out, like I don't know, you're gonna see some really stacked teams towards the end, and I'm very curious to see how like it plays out like the last 3-4 weeks. Just because, like, will anyone have any fab left? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. Like, I think one guy in our league has like $500 left still, and the other one has like 300.
I have
And
no
so
money.
I went all in on this week. Just because I was like, I got to get Bijan and JSN. So, but
yeah, you're in a good spot for sure. I was just like, if I could make it past this week going into Monday Night Football, I needed 6 points out of Hollywood Brown, my sleeper of the week, who got nothing. So
yeah,
it was a bummer. But
we can go to.
I think Darnold's the safer play, Jordan. Like he has a safe floor, but yeah, this Cincinnati Bengals defense is so.
You don't think there's a floor?
Bad.
I think Caleb has a floor too, though. Like,
man, I've been streaming. You know, I picked up Dak in a league, and I have him and Caleb. I hate having both of them, but Dak's been playing so well since I picked him up for Caleb's bye. I don't want to drop Caleb either, though.
So Trent, okay, week 1, Flacco 290 and a touchdown. Week 2, Trevor Lawrence 271 and 3 touchdowns. Week 3, Carson Wentz 173 and 2 touchdowns. Week 4, Bo Nix 326 and 2 touchdowns. Goff 258 and 3. Love 259 and 1. Rodgers 249 and 4. Fields 244 and 1. Like, you don't think there's a floor there? Like, I think there's definitely like a 225 passing yard floor there. Like, what is that? That's 225 yards is what? That's 9 points right there. You probably get at least one touchdown, right? So that's 13. Like, there's almost like a 13-point floor for Caleb Williams in this matchup. Like, you get 2 touchdowns and you're looking at 17. I don't know what his rushing yards per game is. What do you think he's averaging? 20 yards a game rushing? Like, so rushing, now you're at another 2 points.
Yeah, his best was 58. I mean, he had 24 versus Baltimore.
What's his average? What's he averaging right now?
I do not have an average, but week 6 and week 7, he had -2 rushing yards.
He is averaging.
I would say it's like 15 just looking at this list.
Yeah. I don't know if I can. Rushing, he's averaging 130 divided by 35. I don't know what that is. That'd be 130 divided by 7. So yeah, like almost close to 20 yards. Yeah, 20 yards. Okay. So yeah, Trent, you almost have a 15-point floor with Caleb Williams in this matchup.
Yeah. Well, like 2 weeks ago when they smashed New Orleans, he got 4 fantasy points. But I know this team is worse. I'm just worried that Ben Johnson just runs the ball the whole second half.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't think that he has 225 yards and a touchdown, like, to get to that point?
You would think so. Yeah, he had 285 versus Baltimore and 1 TD, or no TDs. He didn't throw a TD last week. So yeah, the yards could be there. You've talked me into Caleb. I've just thought Darnold's just kind of like Darnold's like a safe 15 every week. I feel like, even though
I just don't know what the ceiling. I think Caleb has a ceiling here in this matchup, and like you think Ben Johnson, like you're a big Ben Johnson guy as anyone. Trent, you think he has 2 offensive duds in a row?
Yeah,
like this is the get right spot of all get right spots.
In a Dunze, I'm gonna go Caleb. Seth, do you have any preference here?
I'll go with the upside and go Caleb, but I disagree, and I think that Sam Darnold has the floor. That's what I think. But I'll go, if I had to choose, I'll go with the upside and Caleb Williams.
All right.
If we want to go to our next RBs, let's go. We have Kimani Vidal and Travis Etienne. Vidal is playing the Bears and
He's not playing the
ETN.
Bears.
I messed that one
He's
up.
playing
Seth. I
the
didn't-
Titans, right?
Titans.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
playing the Titans. And is ETN actually at Oakland, Trent? Is that true? And it's not Oakland,
That is
it's Las
true.
Vegas.
That is true. Oh my goodness, you're right. Wow.
Yeah. And you
Old,
also
Trent.
Travis.
old habits.
Okay, yep, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Trevor Etienne. No. Yeah, I like this spot for Etienne, Jordan, but are you thinking more of a
It's Vidal. This is a smash spot for Vidal. Like
Just
Vidal
'cause
is like
Titans are
in one
so
of the best
bad.
spots. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like the elite spot for Vidal. So, and he's getting so much work. Like his workload is almost higher. Like his floor and ceiling might be higher than ETN in this matchup.
What threw me off here is I try to go a little bit close on like PFF guys that are like somewhat ranked near to each other. I feel like Vidal is ranked really low on PFF for some reason. And I was trying to figure out why.
What's
Maybe
he
it's just
there
'cause
on? What is he on PFF?
now that you're saying it. Okay. On PFF, he is ranked. I want to say he was 13, 15. He's 15.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty standard. That's pretty
15,
standard
yeah.
across the industry from what I've seen this week. So
And then ETN is 17. So they're pretty close.
I mean, in the 2 games that the Chargers have won since he started, like he had 18 for 124 and 23 for 117. The one game in between, he had 9 carries, but they were down like double digits most of that game to the Colts. So if they're winning this game, I think we all think they're going to win this game, right? Pretty handily. Vidal is going to get 20 carries, and 20 carries in this matchup is going to be real nice. So, I mean, ETN's still competing with Tootin and this. I don't know. I don't really trust either of these offenses, but the matchup is so much cleaner for the Chargers than it is for the Jags. Even though I think it is a good matchup for the Jags offense, but the matchups, the spot's cleaner for Vidal.
Looking like Hampton bounced back week 10 is what's looking like at the moment is when he would come back. So
I think Vidal's still going to be involved though. Like,
well, yeah, because they had Najee
Hampton's
too.
going to get this job. Like Hampton's not going to just walk right into like the full workload back. So
might make both of them kind of a bummer, right? Like both of them just kind of, it could just be kind of frustrating. What do we got next here, Seth?
Yep, let's go over to our wide receivers this week. We also have Travis Hunter also playing the Raiders this week, and we have Jameson Williams versus Minnesota. Man, it's hard to trust the latter guy we talked about right here, but what do you guys think?
I did this one solely off of like, I'm going to pick Jordan's like 2 favorite players. And I just wanted to see what he said here is mostly what I did. Cause these guys are definitely both in the top 10 probably, right? Jordan, is JMO up there?
Top 10 for
like favorite fantasy players. Maybe not like maybe draft time.
He's up there. Yeah, he's up there for sure. I have a soft spot for JMO for sure. I'm going to go Hunter though in this spot. Like I think the role is like a clear ascension. Like the role is ascending for Hunter. You know, it's increasing noticeably, and the coach speak is really good. And I don't know the stuff with Jameson Williams. I don't know. It's weird that the role he's out there a ton. Like it's not like he's not playing. He's out there.
He's out there.
I don't know if it's just the variance hasn't gone his way. I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know if teams are, covering him differently. I don't really know the answer. So I'm going to go Hunter in the spot.
Yeah, last game, JMO he was on the field 85% of the snaps. He had 2 targets. He did not catch either one of them. 2 TDs on the season. He's wide receiver 48 right now. Very frustrating. Maybe
I will say, like, when you watch the games, he gets guys open, though. Like, he does get Laporta and ASB open underneath. Like, he is very valuable for this team still. It's just not translating to, like, fantasy production at all.
Well, I'm wondering if this is just something where Laporta's tight end 11 right now with missing that game last week, with a bye. Maybe they end up at some point. I think JMO has to break through. It's just how many benches is he going to be on, not starting lineups? That's the only thing. Like, I don't know.
Look at their schedule, Trent. See if I can find the Jameson Williams game. I think it's
Philadelphia 11.
No, it's next week.
Versus Minnesota.
They play Washington. They play Commanders next week. I bet it's next week.
Yeah,
it's that week or December 4th against the Cowboys. Might be that week too.
Yeah. I'm tempted to play him right now. I have Charbonnet in over him right now in the flex. Like
Charbonnet scores all the red zone touchdowns though, Trent.
I know that's the only reason I'm doing it is that
Like he might have 5 carries, 2 touchdowns, like
you think they keep doing that? Like it seems like they're gonna keep doing that.
They've been doing that since he's a rookie too. It is, I don't get it, but it's whatever. The Seahawks are winning games.
Hey Trent, I don't have many W's to take this year. I feel like it's been a pretty bad year for me overall, but like I'm gonna take the W on the Charbonnet over Walker.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean, we were saying that early and often.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's still a lot of ball left, but yeah, the Kenneth Walker people on X are just in total shambles weekly. Especially after that Thursday night. Was it Thursday night when he was getting all the 2 goal line carries? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was total meltdown. But yeah, looking at JMO, he's getting the targets. It's just real feast or famine, even on targets alone. Like they're just not there. I don't know. He could be due here. This Minnesota spot could be a decent spot for him because division matchup. Maybe
it's not a bad spot. I just think there's better. I think there could be better spots coming up. And
but within the division, they definitely like to run it up a little bit more. I think too, and I think they could get in the position to run it up in this game. So I'm gonna go. Who do we got here? It's Hunter or JMO. I almost made Travis Hunter a start of the week. Like I just thought off of the bye, scoring the touchdown. Like I think Travis Hunter's getting 64% of the first looks. He's up there for first look targets in the NFL. I think Lawrence might start going to Hunter more because Hunter's not catching the ball. Like he has a lot of drops. Maybe he gets him corrected here.
You mean BTJ? BTJ has a lot.
Sorry, Brian Thomas Jr. My bad. So I think I'm all shook after the Dodger game. Still Seth. So I got a couple misses here. But all right. Yeah, I'm going to go Hunter there. Seth, what do we got next?
Well, if we want to get into our starts and sits here, and we have a sleeper and we have an upset pick, Trent, while Jordan talks about his start this week, please put your upset pick in for the week.
I'll figure something out here.
Jordan, go ahead.
Yeah, I got Marvin Harrison Jr. as a start this week. Dallas gives up the most fantasy points to wide receivers, the second most receiving yards to wide receivers, and the most touchdowns to wide receivers. Kyler should be back. I think that helps Marvin Harrison a little bit more than having Brissett there. I don't know if it helps the Cardinals overall, but I think Kyler helps Marvin Harrison a bit. He's still the leading wide receiver for Arizona, second on the team behind targets, behind Trey McBride. If he can't have a game here, coming off the bye, I'm pretty sure Cardinals were on a bye last week. Coming off the bye,
yeah,
he's never going to have a game like this year. Like if he can't do it in this spot against the Cowboys, coming off the bye, he's never going to do it. So I think this is the good spot, a really good spot for Marvin Harrison. Receivers do really, really well against the Cowboys. So, yeah, it's the Marvin Harrison week for me.
Dallas makes everyone look like, Trell Owens or Randy Moss that they play against. So it's just
Troy Franklin looked like prime college Troy Franklin last week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's back-to-back games that are really good for Troy Franklin. I talked about it on the waiver episode.
Sutton honestly should have had a better game. He dropped like a 20. He had one touchdown called back, and he dropped a 25-yard touchdown. Like Sutton easily could have had like a 95 and a touchdown game too, along with Troy Franklin's big game. Like, they could have had two receivers, huge games. And I think, every week receivers going off against the Cowboys.
This Broncos line, like both ways, is unreal. If you look at it, like they had what was it? They're the first team, I think, in NFL history to have like 35 sacks and only give up less than 10 sacks. Like offensively, defensively, this line is very, very good. And I had a bookmark I wanted for your play there, Jordan. Okay, no, it's for your sleeper. I have a little ammo for your sleeper that
I love my sleeper this week. I really love.
I like it too. I kind of had him before you did. I didn't put him in the show doc though. So you want to go to my start here, Seth? Is there anything else you want to add to this? Like, do you want to just
no? Go ahead.
On the Cowboys a little bit. You like doing that.
No, go ahead. I'll just let you be okay
Dump
with
on
it.
him myself.
Yeah.
I feel like this start, like I'm seeing this guy ranked, and it's still not it's still not registering to me why he's not moving up the ladder. I think it's just purely because of targets why he's not going up there. But I have Keishon Butte. He's becoming much more than occasional deep threat in New England. He's turning into more of a consistent playmaker that this offense has been missing. He's winning on contested catches, creating separation on some double moves. He has a couple times where he's turned short slants and long touchdowns. So I don't think it's lucky. I think it's drill development. He has 4 TDs in 3 games. And this Atlanta secondary is tough. It's not an easy matchup by any means. They've been locking down quarterbacks all season. Last week, Tua was the first QB to throw for, or Tua had the best game against him on the season at 205. And I think that Drake May's playing this MVP caliber level. And I think he has to continue building it up here. And I think he's built the trust with Keishon that he's going to keep building on it. So I think Keishon's going to be a big part of Drake May pushing the ball downfield for them against the Falcons here. So I don't understand why he's ranked as low as he is on PFF and stuff like that. Like he's almost, I believe he's wide receiver 42. He's pretty low, and he has back-to-back games with double-digit points. Like I said, 4 TDs in 3 games. I think Keishon keeps it going. I think keep plugging him in your lineups if you have not been, and he's only like 55% rostered too. Like I think that rostership needs to be a lot higher. So I very easily could see him being a top 20 wide receiver this week. So I don't know if there's anything against that. Like, have you guys watched Drake May play this year? Are you not
Trent,
seeing that much?
Like a ton of, yeah. I mean,
well, no, but it's
everything. Like
you're not getting as much though being on the West Coast. Like if you go to church, you kind of only get
yeah,
the
but I
second
mean,
half of the
good
games
time
and stuff like
second
that.
half. Yeah, between red zone and like I'll admit that I probably haven't watched a ton, but like they were on they had the primetime game with the Bills, and like
that was
I have May in like 3 different leagues, so like I hear the problem is Butte scarred me in like week 2 or week 3, whatever that was.
I feel like Butte's been on this show more than any other player. He's been sleepers, he's been waiver wire ads, and I'm like, I gotta just plug him in starter because I think this Falcons defense is good. I don't know what happened with Tua other than he saw better with pink eye than he did with normal eyes. But I think I don't know what it was, but
I mean the Falcons, that game just snowballed for him. Like it snowballed quick,
Is it just because like Penix wasn't there? Like that was the weirdest game.
Defense, like when you're on the field and your offense literally can't move the ball 10 yards, I think it's just one of those things. It just snowballed real quick for them.
And it didn't help that they didn't have Drake London either.
Yeah, no, it was one of those games for the Falcons, which they've had a couple times this year, right? Like they did it against the Panthers too, didn't they?
Maybe. I just don't understand like where Bijan went the whole game. That cost me my
the best matchup for running backs, like literally in the best matchup for running backs.
Yeah, best like possible. Maybe the best running back, best matchup. So I don't know. So, anyways, that's who I got for a start there, Keishon. So probably all those scars that have healed, I just reopened them. So sorry about that.
All right, guys, I'll talk about our live show we're going to be doing tonight. If you guys are going to listen to this, we're recording this on Wednesday night, but you guys are listening to this as of Thursday. So tonight we're going to be having a live show. Join us at 9 p.m. Pacific time. We'll be kicking off your weekend early with the ultimate week 9 cheat sheet. We have our best plays, props. We have starts and sits, life advice. Best question last week was, can I use my fantasy football waiver wire priority on a real life date? And my answer is no, you can't. And I'm sure most girls, if they heard that, would probably just laugh. Actually, I don't even know if they know they'd laugh. They'd probably just be disgusted because, be honest, what girl even knows what a waiver wire is? Okay.
Seth, if they didn't laugh and they knew what it was, that's a keeper right there.
It's true.
No.
It's a double-loaded question.
No.
It's a double-loaded question.
Right. I don't know any girls that play fantasy football, but maybe I'm in the wrong circles. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You are in a lot of circles.
Saying, like, you don't think your life would be easier if your wife played fantasy football, like, and she loved it?
No, because then who would be doing the stuff around the house when I'm watching football?
The problem is The problem
I
is,
don't know. You figure that out later at a later date.
No, if we're both watching football, nothing's gonna happen. It's not gonna get done.
my problem is my wife would like have nothing to get mad at me about if it wasn't for fantasy football. So then, like, therefore, I just don't know. Like, it'd be like that'd be half our conversation. So that's the problem there. But yeah, so no, we had a lot of questions. Lots of feedback. Going to be giving away some hats. So yeah, check out the live 9 p.m. What are you really doing at 9 p.m. on a Thursday night, guys? Like, jump in, join in with us.
I got to tell a story, Trent. I never told this story. When I was in London, so that there's a couple sitting below me, and like we're about fourth quarter. The Jaguars are getting smoked, and the wife, the couple had been real talkative most of the game. They're like from Canada. She was a Chiefs fan or whatever, and so, but he was real quiet, And all of a sudden, it's like the fourth quarter, and I'm talking to the guy sitting next to me, and I'm like, watch. Jaguars are going to, Trevor Lawrence can do Trevor Lawrence things. They're going to lose this game like 28-14 or whatever. And she turns around and she goes, he has the over. And I was like, oh, what'd you get it at? And he goes, 45 or whatever. And she goes, yeah. So we need lots of points. We just need to root for points here. And like, she was like cheering on that bet, and I'm like, man, like, that's pretty awesome. Like she loved it. She was encouraging the bet. She was cheering for it. She was sweating just as much as
put his life savings
he was. Yeah, I don't think it was his life savings, but it was pretty impressive. Like,
he was pretty
cool.
quiet.
Like, all right. I was like, all right, that's the type of like girl, No, because the Rams went and scored, and the Jaguars got down in like the red zone and needed a touchdown, and they didn't get it. So, but I said, like, she was talking all kinds, and I'm like, you were talking like you gamble, and she was like, no, like, I just cheer on his gambling or something like that. I don't know, something like that.
You got to respect that, for her to just be like cheering for that, not doing it herself. Like, okay, I can respect that.
Yeah.
But Seth, what do we have next here? I'm not going to ask you any life advice. I'm going to save that for the live show.
Yeah, don't ask any of us for life advice. Let's just be real.
Right now, not now. Let us get
forever.
Just a little sodaed up for the live show.
Yeah, you can ask us, but don't. What we say is not actual advice.
Take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah, maybe just ask for entertainment purposes is the main thing.
Like, we're gonna give you prop plays, but like it's not actual advice. You know what I mean?
Not like financial advice.
Yeah,
I might play missed by a CD Lamb half a yard last week. I would have had a 4-play right there. Just keep going. That's no way.
Okay,
F-O-U-R.
Trent, let's hear it.
All right. F-O-U-R. Seth, what do we have? Or did you say my set?
Mm-hmm.
I think I rattled myself.
A little distracted there, huh?
Yeah, I just it's got lost there. Sometimes I start a sentence. Around. Yeah, sometimes I start a sentence. I have no idea where it's going. I hope it just finds itself along the way. I got Bill Krosky Merritt. I'm just going to keep it simple here. This Commanders backfield is an absolute mess. The Commanders are a mess without JT. So I'm going with Krosky Merritt here as a sit of the week. I don't like. He's not getting the receiving work. The receiving work's actually going to Jeremy McNichols, who had what he have. Sorry. It's going to Jeremy McNichols, who had how many? Oh man, where is this?
Like 5 catches for 64 yards or something like that.
Yeah, he had 6 targets, 5 of them for 64 yards. He had 9 fantasy points. Whereas Krosky Merritt had 2.5. He had 9 carries for 25 yards. The whole backfield seems like a mess. Stay away if you can. They're playing Seattle, who's the second toughest matchup for fantasy running backs right now. Seattle is giving up. Where is it? Yards per game. Man, I don't have my. They're only giving up 57 rushing yards per game, guys. So it's not a good matchup. If you can pivot here, I think you can find somebody better maybe on the waiver wire, or maybe hopefully you got Tyrone Tracy. But I do not like Krosky Merritt at all this week. I don't think anyone's going to argue with that. I just feel like we got to let things separate a little bit, and we need Jaden Daniels there to help out as well. I don't know if there's
Jaden is playing this week.
Is he for sure playing?
Week. Terry is not playing this week.
He re-hurt his quad. Jordan, let's hit your sit.
Yeah, I got man. It sucks to say this because we got pod favorite Rico Dowdle. I think we're all fans of Dowdle. We all wish the Panthers would use him more, but the truth is they're not, right? And on top of that, it's a brutal matchup for Dowdle. Green Bay gives up the fewest fantasy points a game to running backs, the fourth fewest yards to running backs, and they've only given up 2 touchdowns this season to running backs. Chuba outsnapped Dowdle in both games. Dowdle only 36% snaps last week. I mean, I know. Canales said, came out and said we got to get Dowdle the ball more, but like, okay, even if they give him the ball more, like it's probably still like 50% snaps and a brutal matchup. So I don't like Dowdle this week. I think this is where you jump off the wagon. I've been riding the Dowdle train, but I think this is the time to jump off. So I don't like Dowdle this week.
I like that sit.
Dowdle is it? Yeah, he said something about like Chuba's not a lot for this team. We're going to use both of them, but yeah, matchup's not great. And I don't even really like
they're going to be losing, and they're going to use like Chuba in the passing game. I feel like more than Dowdle, even though Dowdle had good receiving weeks. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like they're willing to use Dowdle, and it's a really bad matchup.
Panthers are decent against running backs as well, and Jacobs kind of had outside of that touchdown had a rough game last week.
I think he's hurt.
Yeah, and just maybe
13 carries in back-to-back games, playing about 50%, 60% of snaps. I think he's a little hurt or banged up or something.
Yeah, banged up for sure. All right, what we got next, Seth?
Trent, let's hit your sleeper. One of your favorite players that you said was going to be a top 5 wide receiver.
There's no data backing this up. Okay, he had 22 fantasy points first game of the season. Keon Coleman, no stats, no research. All year long, though, he had to hear about how the Bills picked the wrong wide receiver, guys. That's all he had to hear about. So I think he's had this game circled for a long time, just like the rest of the Bills. Keon's been a little underwhelming most of the season outside of week 1, but crazy things happen when the Bills play the Chiefs. Remember when Gabe Davis caught 3 TDs? It's going to take a lot for the Bills to beat the Chiefs right now. And I think Keon Coleman could be involved, with all the Xavier Worthy, the whole entire game. He's heard all the buzz. I think Keon Coleman has a good game this week. I know everyone on this pod hates this. Probably the people listening hate this, but Keon Coleman showed, he showed some glimpses of being okay. So I'm going with Keon Coleman, going to go with my brand, and I'm just going to, top 25 finish this week, Jordan. Is that fair to say? Like on the live, you told me he's not top 25 wide receiver, but would not shock me if he left this game with 18 fantasy points. The little Gabe-esque performance.
I mean, I think there's like 0 chance of him being a top 25 receiver on the year. So I'll take that W.
I'll let it. You're probably right, but crazier things have happened.
Yeah, sure. Crazy things have happened.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Starts right here.
Okay.
Right. Bills haven't looked great. Well, they looked good against the Panthers, but they've been on.
The Bills have looked awful. I mean, Cook's just running all over teams, and he's not going to do that against the Chiefs. So they're going to have to throw the football, which I mean, they haven't been doing that well. I think Shakir's kind of that main guy there. So
he's the safest.
We'll see.
He's the safest for sure. But yeah,
Jordan, let's hit your sit or your start.
Yeah, I really like my my sleeper. I got Alex Pierce as a sleeper. Pittsburgh's really bad defense. I mean, people want to think they're still good. They're not. They're really bad. It's a good matchup for wide receivers. Pierce has had 19 targets over the last 3 weeks, 5 for 98 and 2 for 69 in the last 2 weeks. I think he goes for a 50-yard bomb in this matchup. I really think he gets behind the defense, 50-yard touchdown pass. And I think like Downs might be out too, or Downs is on the injury report. So if Downs misses, that's even a bigger boost for Pierce. But he's the clear wide receiver 2 here. He's a deep threat. He's going to get behind the Steelers defense. They're going to give up a deep bomb. So, like Pierce a lot this week. Like a lot. Like him in the props. We'll talk about him tomorrow on the prop show as well. So, like Pierce.
So, Cal Bargonin tweeted this. Steelers use single high safety look 63% of the time. 3rd highest in the NFL. Alec Pierce leads the Colts in almost every receiving category imaginable versus that look. Targets, receiving yards, target share at 30%, targets per route run 33%, yards per route run 4.3, first read targets 33%, first down per route run 16%, percent of the team yards, he has 37% of the team yards for single high safety looks. So
And
yeah,
like it
it's a
just
really good
plays
spot.
so well, like with Jonathan Taylor, like the play action, it just gets. I mean, they're just running the ball so effectively that play action he just gets open. Like, I love Alec Pierce a lot in this spot.
Yeah, so I think Seth has an ad read here, right, Seth?
Oh yeah, I do. All right. We're going to talk about sleeper, guys. Quick timeout before we I guess talk about the upsets. Let's holler at today's sponsor, Sleeper. Guys, I use Sleeper for all of my fantasy leagues except for one, which is on ESPN. And honestly, it sucks. I prefer it on Sleeper. But you know that vibe when your gut screams about this guy's going to feast. I think I read that one last week, but we're going to use it again. Yeah, but you can also bet on Sleeper. You can pick more or less on yards, TDs, catches, tackles. You can even bet over-unders on interceptions, except you can't pick winners, which is kind of dumb, which is why we hate California. But anyways, you can't do that yet. Hopefully California passes a law so we can do that. And we would do it on Sleeper if we could because we like Sleeper. Also, if it's your first entry, you can win up to 100x. There's no rosters, no lineup headaches, just you versus the stat sheet. If you please use Sleeper, use our code Dudes100. They'll match your deposit up to $100. So you put in $100, they give you $100. You have $200 to use now, a free $100. Anyways, use our code Dudes100 if you do decide to use it. But anyways, see you guys later on Sleeper. We'll be using our picks on our live show tonight using Sleeper as well.
Thank you, Seth. You are turning into quite the ad reader.
Except I
teleprompter
mumble
Seth there.
so bad. I'm getting better though.
You're getting better. A star was born. What do we have next, Seth?
Let's go into our upset picks this week. You guys can go ahead on there.
I got Falcons, Jordan.
Yeah.
Like I feel good about Drake May. It's in New England. I just don't know if the Falcons play back-to-back games that bad. Maybe they grind it out. Kind of what I'm curious to see in this game, and I was talking about matchups, is how the Patriots handle Bijan Robinson. They haven't allowed more than 55 yards to an opposing running back this year. So this
might be like a Bijan receiving spot.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, like, is there any way Falcons defense is pretty good? Like, I think this would be a hard-nosed game. Like, wouldn't shock me if like the Falcons end up winning with a last-second field goal or something like that. Like, I think the Patriots are going to win, but this is my upset of the week here is Falcons beating the Patriots.
I got Denver beating Houston. They're slight underdogs. This is kind of a weak pick by me, but I mean, they're slight underdogs. I don't think they should be. I know they're on the road. I know this Houston defense is good, but I don't know. I think Denver's just a better team. So I'll take Denver as a slight underdog.
Yeah, the other one is the Colts are 3-point favorites over the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but other than that, maybe you could say Bills. Josh Allen seems to always beat Patrick Mahomes in regular season.
I mean, there's no way that
it's in Buffalo
to win this game.
Yeah, I know. But like, what's the regular season record? Like, I don't think Allen definitely has beat Mahomes more in regular season than Mahomes has.
Yeah, but I mean, like, this is like the Chiefs is the best they've looked in like 3 years.
Yeah, they look good. They look good. And the Bills are not looking great. That's the only other one that maybe I could see happening.
Like, even if you think their offenses are like similar, like the Chiefs defense is just so much better than the Bills defense right now.
Yeah, Chiefs have a good defense for sure. All right. Should we jump into the pick'ems here, Seth?
Yeah, unless you guys want to talk about any favorite matchups here. But
I just think that, I mean, the Chiefs Bills game is going to be awesome. That's going to be fun. I think like Chicago Cincinnati could just be fun. Like, I don't know. Like, it could be if Flacco plays. If Flacco doesn't play, like, this game could be really bad. So like, if Flacco plays, the game could be interesting. Minnesota Detroit could be interesting.
JJ McCarthy time.
Yeah, I think like the Colts Pittsburgh game will be interesting too. Could be a fun.
Colts are fun to watch.
Yeah.
Colts are fun to watch. I like them. Yeah, I think you're right there, Jordan. So yeah, let's go through these pick'ems. Remember, guys, we got a live. Going to be giving some hats out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to change up a little bit. We did 10 likes on YouTube. We give away a hat. I think every 5 likes, we're going to give up a hat. Up to 15 likes, so potentially giving away 3 hats. So every 5 likes. So hop on YouTube, check it out live, guys, and yeah, go from there. So Jordan, you want to read the pick'ems?
Yeah. So last week, Trent, you went
Gang.
8-5, and Seth and I tied at 10-3. So I am on the board with a 0.5, half a win. Seth has 5 points, and Trent has 1.5 points. So
Do I have 3 ties?
you have 3 ties with Seth. Seth has literally won every single
You
week.
guys are trash. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
You always go with the favorite unless you have a gut feeling. Okay. And I hardly have gut feelings.
Yeah. Okay, Mister. I ate 2 Whole Foods cookies while we're recording here.
Okay, that's eating your sorrows. That's not a gut feeling. It's a difference.
My bad. Hey, sorry. I shouldn't lash out towards you.
Yeah, we're both Dodger
All right.
fans. What are you doing?
Sorry.
You guys ready for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Baltimore at Miami. Baltimore favored by 7.5 on the road. 51 total. It's going to be a Derrick Henry smash spot. He's going to get all the money back we lost on Bijan. Baltimore.
I'm going Baltimore. This could be a fun Thursday night game, though. You got the old Southpaw, the Poi Pounder versus Lamar Jackson. It could be a good game, depending, if Tua can play the whole game. That's always a possibility. Like, does anyone really want to? I made Tua as my stream of the week. Does anyone want to put him out there on Thursday night and watch him possibly get a concussion in the first quarter? Then no. A QB. That's always in the back of your mind, right? So I'm going Baltimore.
Seth, Baltimore.
Yep, Ravens. Yeah.
All right. We got Atlanta at New England. New England favored by 5, 45 total. I'm going to go New England here at home.
I'm going to go Patriots as well.
Trent, you just had Falcons as your upset pick of the week.
I said that I think the Patriots are going to win, but I said that's my upset of the week. It wouldn't shock me if it was 2 or 3. So I'm not super confident.
I'm going Patriots.
Okay. Carolina at Green Bay. Green Bay favored by 13 at home, 44 total. Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Seth, Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chicago at Cincinnati. Chicago favored by 3, 51.5 total. It's tough not knowing about Flacco, but I'm going to go Chicago.
Bear down.
Yeah, Bears.
Okay, Denver at Houston. Houston favored by 1.5, 40 total. I'm going Denver on the road.
Houston looks kind of sneaky good. 49ers aren't that good. Their defense is playing well. I'm going to go Houston at home. I'm going to go Houston.
All right. Indianapolis at Pittsburgh. Indianapolis favored by 3 on the road, 50.5 total. I am going to go Indianapolis here.
Colts.
We
bleed blue.
Incoming Jonathan Taylor 3-touchdown game.
For the shoe.
All right. We got Chargers at Titans. Chargers favored by 8.5 on the road, 43.5 total. Kamani Valdal, 120-yard game and 2 touchdowns. Chargers win.
Chargers.
Seth, Chargers.
Is Seth taking a really long time for a guy who just says go with the spread unless you have a gut feeling, or is he waiting for the gut feeling to kick in right now?
I think he's waiting for the gut feeling to kick in. Minnesota at Detroit.
No, it's just the Chargers. I'm just copying
Detroit
you guys.
favored by 8 at home, 48.5 total. Detroit.
Detroit for me.
Yeah. Lions.
All right. San Francisco at New York Giants. San Francisco favored by 2.5 on the road, 48 total. I'm going to go Giants here. They win it for Scatabo.
For the old scat cat. I'm going 49ers. Man, but it's Mac Jones, and he hasn't looked
Yeah, I'm
great.
going
Like,
49ers as well.
Is Purdy back? Like they said it was maybe going to be
We don't
Mac,
know.
right?
Possible Purdy back.
Man, I'm going to go Giants. I'm going to go Giants here. And this is how Seth gets away right there. There's just
Ooh,
one
you guys
pick
can maybe
different.
steal one from me. Yeah.
Yeah, but it also like
Yep,
Seth
and all
has
I
a
had to
huge
do is
lead.
pick the
We need to
favorite.
beat him. Like so, yeah. Jacksonville at Las Vegas. Jacksonville favored by 3 on the road, 44.5 total. I got Jacksonville. It's like a must win for them to make the playoffs. So
But Brock Bowers might be back. That changes things
he is
a little
back.
bit.
He's playing.
Oh, he's for sure back? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Jags.
I'll get behind our listeners here. I'll go Raider Nation. There's only one nation, Raider Nation.
All right. New Orleans at Los Angeles. LA favored by 14 at home, 43.5 total. I got the Rams.
Rams. Been available in
Yes.
a lot of fantasy.
Tyler
leagues for
Show
waivers.
putting on a show.
You're going
You taking the
Saints?
Saints?
No, absolutely not. I just
Oh.
wanted to say that. Rams.
Well, you know his name is Shuck, right? So not Show. Kansas City at Buffalo.
I don't
Kansas
care.
City favored by 2, 52.5 total. Oh, this is Mahomes all the way, KC.
I'm going to go Chiefs.
I'm going to
even though
go
I said-
Chiefs as well.
I thought for sure one of you guys would take Buffalo.
I'd prefer the Bills to
I'll
win,
be
but I'm going to
cheering.
go Chiefs.
I'll be cheering with my heart, soul, and mind for the Bills, but Chiefs are playing really good. I actually think Allen needs to lose a regular season game to Mahomes, honestly.
Seattle at Washington. Seattle favored by 3 on the road, 48 total. Man, I'm gonna go.
I'm going Seahawks.
Seth, what are you gonna do?
Birds, baby. Let them fly.
Osprey
I'm
gonna
gonna go Washington and try to get one on you guys, but it's the great spot for JSN. He's gonna
head
smash.
over to YouTube and you can see Seth giving the bird hand sign on here.
Also, I was like
Monday.
3 seasons too late, but I told you JSN would be good.
I said he'd be good. I just said he wouldn't be good his rookie year. I think I've been right on JSN every year.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say something dumb.
You're good at that.
Monday night, Arizona at Dallas. Dallas favored by 2.5, 54 total. I got Dallas.
I'm going Dallas as well.
Yeah.
Kind of a must win for both of them.
Boys. The boys.
All right,
Kyler
that's
Murray's
it.
back. That's it. All right, guys, we got our live show coming in. We will see you tonight. Remember to give us a like, give us a sub. Really helps us out, guys. Don't be rude. Share the dudes. The more people listen, the more content we'll make. Having fun doing this. We will see you Thursday night. And as always, guys, take care.